Morning everybody and welcome to another Village Guy morning show. If you're joining for the first time, this is a show we chat to people of Paarl and Wellington doing amazing things and following their passion. Previously we used to do it twice a week. We're moving over to once a week now because I think we need to have the conversations going for longer than just 2 days in between.
Yeah, and we don't want to overwhelm them with so much information.
Yeah, 100. How are you doing, madam?
I'm doing good. I'm doing fantastic. We're going into the weekend, so it's always good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's a long weekend.
And it's a long weekend.
Yeah,
Awesome.
perfect. Yeah, so today, as normal, we have 3 guests in here. We have a lifestyle section, which Judith does, and we have a sports section and a main interview. And today, who is your guest?
Well, this morning I have Engelmohr from Patat Ontwerp or Designs, and I'm so looking forward to see all the ceramic items and just discuss the techniques and how he does it. And
I also saw him on Instagram. The stuff looked pretty cool.
Amazing stuff.
He's got a few examples today.
Yes,
yeah,
quite a few examples.
Perfect. Yeah, on my side, I've got Morrathan Abrahams. Those of you that go to the gym, you'd see him there. He's a personal trainer at Virgin Active. But also he's entered Mr. SA this year, which is a very exciting journey for anybody. And then, of course, he also recently won an Ironman competition because he does bodybuilding as well. So, a man met veel talente. And then also, we've got Carl Green. Carl Green has been, I had an interview with him a few years ago. And this time he was Western Province champ for long jump and triple jump. So we've got a jumper in the building, we've got a bodybuilder in the building, and we've got a ceramic person, designer. Yeah, so jingle?
Yeah, so let me quickly grab my coffee.
Yeah.
Or my chai, as I always say. Yeah, so if I haven't greeted you this morning, good morning. My name is Judith and I'm your co-host. Grab your coffee. Come and sit with us in the lounge, and we're looking forward to amazing content this morning. Stay tuned.
Cool. See you now. Hey guys, welcome back here to this morning. We've got Morrathan Abrahams in the house. He's joined us. And why he's here today, he's of course entered Mr. SA 2022-2023, I think. And I wanted to find out why I made that decision, because it must be a brave decision. He's also a personal trainer, and 2 weeks ago he won a Mr. Ironman somewhere in Cape Town. And he won in his category, and he also came runner-up overall. So I think he's quite busy, and I wanted to find out, what's keeping him more busy. Morning, sir.
Morning.
Did the gym give you off this morning?
Not quite so, but for the hour, yes.
Okay, cool, man. Just quickly, background, Paul, born and bred?
Yes, forever. So I grew up in Lastigan Village. Now I'm in New Orleans.
All right, cool. And primary school, high school?
My primary school, I went to Courtray. My high school, I went to New Orleans.
Right. So why are we doing bodybuilding, by the way?
So when I think I was in grade 9, I always used to, what got me through grade 9 was that I was bullied on school. I decided to gym.
Okay.
From gymming, I started to see a physique that I started to like, and I knew that I could take it places, but naturally.
All right.
I've never used any drugs. I don't use supplementation like whey protein. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying that I just believe that I'm not going to waste money on it if I love eating. So I'd rather eat properly, 25 grams of protein and be fuller than drinking a shake and being hungry. You understand? So,
but I mean, when you do bodybuilding and it takes long to see the difference? What keeps you going? Yeah.
I've always had a passion for it. Like, I don't do it because I have to. I do it because I love it. I wake up 3:45 in the morning to go do my cardio because I love it. It's not difficult for me. If I need to choose between a higher calorie food and a lower calorie food, I choose the lower because I want to wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and be happy. Because I do. Ek wil nie met 'n hemp loopie. I want to walk kaal belief. I like it. Because that's what I inspire my clients to do. So at the end of the day, if I'm on stage, I bring myself to a body fat where I'm sub 6% body fat, you're not even supposed to be alive on that body fat. And if I'm able to present a package that's not that most people can't do, I'm happy. So that's what I like to do. I like to be out of the norm.
Okay, cool, man. So how long are we doing this?
Bodybuilding?
Yeah.
I've been training for about 8 years, but only 3 of the years I knew what I was doing. Okay, let's say 4 of the years I knew I was doing. So I have been training for 8 years, but bodybuilding for about 3 years.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And was this the first tournament you entered into?
Since before COVID.
Yeah.
So before COVID I had that too, but the one was bad because of complications, and the other one I came second also in the Ironman.
All right, cool. Okay, so this tournament was the first of 2022?
Yes.
And how was that experience? Good?
It was amazing because what sparked my fire, can I go a little deep with you?
You go. It's your time to shine.
Okay, so just under 2 years ago, I lost my dad to COVID.
Okay.
But, so most people would use that as like a demotivating factor.
Yeah.
But it sparked my fire. I don't want to stop because I'm not even at the beginning of where I want to be. That's why when I told you about the Ironman, I don't see it as a big accomplishment because I have so much that I want to do. I have so much people that I want to motivate or to inspire to live their passion, because to me it's not difficult.
Okay.
To most people it would be difficult if it's their job. Yes, it's my job, but I love every second of it.
So 100%.
That's basically.
So let's chat Mr. Essay. I mean, what is the big decision? Because that's not a small decision, that's a massive decision.
Yes, so that also started when I was very much younger. Me and my daddy always used to make jokes as to just go for it. I think you have it in you, son. So I said, yes, daddy. And when I make money one day, I'm gonna buy me a Fabiani suit and I'm gonna model down the Mr. South Africa stage. So I finally decided that it was time for me to try it, because it's been a long time coming. I wanted to do it. I want to make a change, and I want to make a positive impact on South Africa and Paul in general.
Okay. So what has happened so far with Mr. Essay? How far is it? What's happening?
Okay, so today the contestants will be revealed. So I went for my photo shoot for Mr. South Africa yesterday.
Okay.
And so they will be posting our photo shoot pictures on the website of Mr. South Africa. I will be doing it on my social media handles. So the voting stage will probably be happening very soon. So I would really love the votes. So if you guys can help me to make a young man's dream come true, I will be so appreciative.
But tell me something, how many people entered, and isn't it bigger? Isn't there more people now or something?
A lot now. So I think it's between 50 to 60 contestants at this moment. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think mainly they said that they choose 10 finalists after, I think it's a whole year thing. So they choose 10 finalists to do like the main show and happen right through the year. Okay. So that's like the 10 main guys that's gonna be there right through the year.
All right. So how did you enter? You have to say face-to-face video. Hi, my name is Morrathan. I want to enter Mr. Essay.
No. So what you do is you do a online application. Okay. You tell them why you want to do it, all these type of things. Then they select who they feel as the right. They probably check you on your social media to see whether you are the right fit for them. Okay. And then they tell you that you are accepted.
Are there like any minimum requirements that you must have? Like I know Mr. Essay is no tattoos and stuff like that.
Like Mr. Essay, there should be no like piercings and stuff. If you do like photo shoots, you need to take it out. The lighting of the pictures needs to be perfect, so it's very, very, very professional.
All right.
So you can't go with any photographer and like do a photo shoot for them, because everything is specific. They are strict. And that's what I like, because you don't want to do a play. You want to do something that you see is professional. Like the setup that you have.
Oh, dude, please, thanks, man. Don't make me blush. Okay, so 2022 Mr. Essay. So we'll find out in the course of a week who the finalists are. So it'll be 50 people.
I don't know if the finalists will be picked that quick, but I think the voting stage will be about quite a few weeks. To be honest.
Okay. So and then what happens after that? So is it the amount of votes? Whoever gets the most? What is the stuff that you?
There's a lot of factors. Okay, so there is the voting stage. I think you need to present yourself to the judges, whether they will be able to see your personality. obviously your confidence, your way you're on, your pictures.
Yeah.
And because it's not just all about looks anymore. It's all about everything.
Yeah,
Are you the
100%.
right type of man? Do you have that sense of giving? Are you willing to help out other people? So that is my main goal, to be able to give my knowledge of health and fitness to everybody that can't afford me. You understand? Because not everybody can pay my rates.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but there is lots of people that want to train, want to know. Because I'm not going to lie and say I eat chicken, broccoli and rice.
Okay.
Because that's not sustainable
Yeah.
to me. I haven't eaten chicken, broccoli and rice in months.
Yeah.
I eat popcorn.
Okay.
But I just do the healthier way. So I want to be able to give my knowledge of health and fitness to everybody that wants.
So why does Morrathan wake up in the morning feeling the need to motivate people?
I don't know. It's just I want to help a lot of people because there's so many people that come to me and tell me, listen here, you look amazing, but you must be on this and that and that. So I'm saying, why do you need to be on this and that to look a certain way? Why do you have the misinterpretation of you need to eat this every day, you need to gym 5 hours a day, you need to gym 4 hours, you understand?
Yeah.
So I just want to fix people's mind on fitness. I just want to get them to understand that it's not all what they see online. You can live good. You can eat a burger every third day. You can eat a cheat meal because it needs to be sustainable. It needs to be long term because most people will do 2 months. A month after they go back into it because they can't anymore. Hulle kan nie meer bland chicken eat nie.
Yeah.
Because I can follow my diet because it's lekker.
Yeah.
So that's about it.
I must say, like I had since January been gymming for 3 months consistently, and only after the 3rd month you realize
Of course.
like stuff get like
You see the change,
results
you
are
see the-
faster. So 3 months I think
100%.
is.
100%.
So you mentioned some of the big dreams. So one of the big dreams is of course Mr. SA. What are the other big dreams?
To be the SA champion in the men's physique category, to get my pro card in natural bodybuilding, to...
Sorry, is there a difference between natural bodybuilding and is there unnatural bodybuilding?
yes.
So what's
the
the
big
unnatural?
guys? The big guys.
What
So,
is unnatural?
the people that use performance enhancing.
Oh, right, okay. Okay.
So the performance enhancing drugs is the people that are like I'm not gonna say there's anything wrong with them,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say that they are the bigger guys.
All
so
right,
I would
okay.
not be able to compete on the
Okay.
stage.
Okay, so Mr. SA, Pro Card, SA Champ, next?
Yes. To build my online presence. Yes, I know I've been slacking, but I need to start getting a handle on it because I want to be able to motivate through social media.
No, I
as well,
see.
like you do. So
I see how you're doing on the Instas.
I try to gooi. I try to gooi.
You're doing a good job.
So-
You can give me some tips because I hate it.
But yeah. I have a lot of things that I want to do, and you will probably see them as they come along. Yeah.
Cool. So, tell people to vote for you.
Okay, guys.
You look in that camera and you tell them what to do.
Okay, cool. So, guys, I would really want you guys to vote for me. As soon as the voting stage opens, I will make it live on my social media platform, my Insta, my Facebook, and all you need to do is search on Instagram, Morrathan Abrams Official, or on Instagram, Alpha DNA Fitness. That's my page. And then you guys can please just stay updated as to how you can vote. It will really be appreciated just to help my dreams come true. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, guys, you see Energy Station here. Morrathan Abrams, Mr. SA, vote for Morrathan. We've had a few people, some finalists and second of Paul and Wellington and Mr. SA. So, make it another one. Yeah, Morrathan Abrams, follow him on his Instagram pages and what's it, DNA? What's that thing?
Alpha DNA Fitness.
Alpha DNA, where he's doing bodybuilding stuff. Thanks, dude. Thanks for joining.
Thank you so much.
Cool, man.
Thank you, guys.
Whether you have a big meeting coming up or need a change of scenery to brainstorm new ideas, Workshop 17 offers beautiful workspaces for individuals, teams, and enterprises at affordable rates. Workspaces include phone booths, meeting rooms, boardrooms and auditoriums, which allow you to work, meet and collaborate in an optimal environment. With 2 locations in Johannesburg, 3 in Cape Town and thousands of members, Workshop 17 is proving to not only change the way we do business, but change the way we see it. You can choose between a number of workspace solutions that gives you unlimited internet access, ample parking space, access to facilities, and even optional access to all Workshop 17 locations for the traveling entrepreneur. Visit our website workshop17.co.za for more information and feel free to compare our membership plans so the next meeting or brainstorming session you have will be in the perfect environment to get the best results, all while enjoying the best cappuccino in town. We'll see you soon at Workshop 17.
Well, he's a chartered accountant that combines his love for clay and heat and interesting items. This morning we have Ian in the studio, and he is from Patat. Ian, welcome.
Thank you.
Lovely
Thank
to
you
have
very
you
much.
here this
Yeah,
morning.
thank you.
So tell me, I was so surprised, guys, when Ian told me this morning that he's actually a chartered accountant. It's not always that you get someone that loves being creative and is also behind the numbers. I'm not so good with the numbers thing. But it's so lovely to hear that you're combining the two and that you love both. Yeah. So tell me, where did this all start, Ian?
Firstly, most people had the reaction that you have when they hear what I actually do for a living. This started about 10 years ago. The City of Cape Town at their Belleville Library has got this amazing art centre.
Okay.
And I stayed in Belleville at that stage, and then I joined the ceramic classes, and
awesome.
it grew from there, and then I moved to Paarl, and I got myself a kiln, and then I started,
What do you call it?
a kiln.
A
Yeah.
kiln.
So the oven is called a kiln.
Oh, okay. So there we have it. We're learning this morning. So
Yeah.
the oven is called a kiln. I can imagine, it must be intriguing to work with your hands. How? Tell me about that process. Or what? It must be a love to work with your hands. So
Absolutely, it's actually strange. I don't like to get my hands dirty, like working in the garden and stuff.
Okay.
But clay just has another feeling.
Yeah.
That just a feeling of creating.
Yeah.
Things.
So
molding it
I
to
love
something.
that. I love the fact that you said it has a feeling.
Yeah.
What feeling does it release in you once you start designing an item or working with the clay, and then it needs to obviously go into the oven and be at a certain temperature and waiting on the process for it to finish and all of that? What does it awaken in you?
I think just excitement. It's basically one of the big reasons why I started this was just to try and balance out or deal with the stress that I have in my normal day job. And this is a big stress release for me to be creative and just completely take my mind off my work.
I've always wanted to work with my hands and experience the clay and all of that, and I want to go and do it. Do you guys have classes that you do at the moment? Is that in the future?
No, not at all. It's just the spending time in my studio that I have at home is it's just me time, being alone, my thinking time, my releasing time. Yeah.
Fantastic. So guys, if you are a chartered accountant or you are finance and you want a little bit of a release, then Ian is giving you the nuggets this morning, working with your hands and doing, and I can imagine how it must really just balance out just that stress, because your work must be stressful also, and then bringing that balance together of working with your hands. Okay, so I'm very excited to know about the items this morning. When I went and stalked on Ian's page on Instagram, Patat Designs, I saw quite a few interesting pieces. So tell us a little bit about the bricks over here on this side.
So the bricks started with an idea that I had. A lot of my let me just tell you firstly about the whole idea and how I work.
Yes.
There's a lot of kind of documentation in my work,
Yeah.
and nostalgia, and feelings, because that's also the thing is my pieces should invoke feelings with people of remembrance, and there's also then I like to do functional pieces.
Yeah.
So I started with the bricks, and I started with actual stamped bricks, like Coronation bricks, and I had a Kulenhof brick and a Pretoria Kirkness brick, and I was searching around and I couldn't find a Paarl brick, because I mean I live in Paarl, and I want something connected to the area. And I couldn't find any, and I don't think that there ever was one. So I made my own, and maybe let's show it on the blue one. So Paarl Brick Company, and I thought, what would be a kind of a historic reference that I could bring in. So I bought in the gables of like the Paarl Museum. Yeah. That gable I tried to bring in
that
there.
together.
Yeah. The side gable of that. Yeah.
And it's obviously available also in the shop if people would like to buy. No?
Yes, I've got I sell online through Instagram, but I've also been exhibiting here and there. I've exhibited at Art B in Belleville, at Chris and Vrede. I've been at Karma's just now. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And what do we have next? Yeah, we have a plate on this side.
The blue plates. Blue plates are quite popular with people, and there I try to with the old Chinese blue and white, European and Delft blue and white. I brought in our South African products that we all grew up with, Lion Matches, Lucky Star, and I think I've got about 15 different items that I put on the plates, and I mean it evokes nostalgia with yourself.
Yes. Yeah. And I can imagine when you have these plates and you have people inviting people over for dinner, and you have it displayed on your table, it evokes conversation.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a conversation starter. So it's beautiful plates to have, guys. So go and check that out in the shop. And then over here, it reminds me of my Oma.
Yes, beforehand you said about it reminds me of and that was, I mean, I also grew up with Tupperware. Almal het maar Tupperware in die kas by die huis, and that whole sunshine range I just put into I used the lid and made a mold and put it into to plates.
And when you said that it needs to evoke an emotion, like immediately when I saw it, I had a conversation with Ian, and I said to him, it's like I hear my Oma saying, "Bring my Tupperware terug."
Exactly. Precies.
So it's very, very cool. And then I want to talk about this last because I think that's an interesting story. Yeah. So right here we have the municipal waterkraan.
Yeah.
Municipale waterkraan.
Municipale waterkraan. So this, because I work for the municipality, I don't know. It's just I get excited by drain lids and things with markings. Yeah. When you walk in Paarl, you will see that there's a lot of big drain lids that says PM Water or PM Riool. That's all Paarl municipality. This one specifically I found in Stellenbosch one day, and I actually went. It's an actual little cover for a water tap. And I went the Saturday afternoon with my silicone and I made a mold of the actual lid, and I came back and I made a cast of it. Yeah.
Awesome, dis baie interessant want toe ek getravel het ek 'n vriendin van my gehad. Sy's van die Philippines.
Ja.
Ek sê dit toe na Afrikaans want dit is lekker om met te vertel in Afrikaans. En sy het letterlik elke plek en elke land wat ons na toe gegaan het sy letterlik op elke drein gaan staan met haar voete en 'n foto daarvan gevat. En it was so cool because it was her selection of showing like where she's been. Yeah, so it's that's very cool.
And that's also, I think, maybe just a theme in the whole process is it's a lot of things that are maybe overlooked, like a brick or a Tupperware Daxel, or you know a Lucky Star tin of a Boxy Lion in dis nie goed wat jy dis alledaagse goeders that you easily discard of and and that I try to document. So lastly, let's talk about the royal baking soda, and this is
tell us the whole story.
This is the most awesome story. So everybody knows that the royal baking factory was in Paarl, in Jan van Riebeeck. It is Jan van Riebeeck Road. And one day I spoke to Harry Liederman from the Roads and Stormwater Department, and he showed me a plate that they had, like a stamping plate, for the royal baking acid that a previous colleague had found in the Berg River. So probably after the factory closed, this thing that they probably stamped the baking acid with was discarded by someone in the river and was picked up. So I made a mold of it, and I made tiles of it. Yeah.
Wow.
We recently renovated our house.
I want you guys to go on his Instagram page. Just give all your social media handles. Go and check it out. He actually shows how the tiles is in. Is it in your kitchen or
we broke out. We have a 95-year-old house, and we broke out one of the inside walls, and just instead of putting wood where the wall was, I put the pole of the royal baking acid tiles in. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ian, I was so intrigued by everything that you explained to us. It's not just items, but it's items that awakens nostalgia, as you said, and brings back that feeling of not just the current, but also going back into history and bringing it into the current stages that we're in, or this current day that we live in. And the one thing that I also want to mention before we finish and wrap this up, you also had the cup that was so nice for me. The coffee cups, the takeaway cups that we throw away.
Yes.
You're also making ceramics of that, and that's
ceramic
also
paper cups. Yes.
Yes, and it brings the old and the new together. Ian, it was lovely to interview you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us.
It's lovely being here.
Awesome, guys. Thank you, and stay tuned.
Hey everybody, welcome to the sports section. Here we chat to people, Paarl and Wellington in sport. And today we've got Mr. Kyle Green here, and why he is here, he's Western Province champ, long jumper and triple jumper 2 weeks ago. But I also want to chat to him. He had an awesome opportunity last year to go to USA. I want to chat to him about that. And then also just his experience from a long jumper and a triple jumper point of view. Morning, sir.
Good morning to you, Miles.
How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
All right, cool, man. How's life?
Life has been picking up.
Okay.
COVID was a tough one. Was a bit of an injury, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, things have been going well so far.
Yeah. So tell us a bit. So you had an opportunity to go to USA, but we see you didn't go. What happened?
So I actually did study at Lee University. I completed my first semester, but I don't know if you remember. I told you about my visa being denied the first time.
Yeah.
That was due to lockdown, borders being closed and so. I reapplied for my visa, took a lot more money then.
Yeah.
And then in end of August, if I'm not mistaken, my visa got denied again. That was basically also due to the borders being closed.
Yeah.
And then also finance. So
Oh, wow.
It was, I think I didn't have enough money.
Oh, wow.
So to be like a backup, say for instance something has to happen to me in USA, who's gonna pay for me to come back? Who's gonna pay for my medical bills and all that? So yeah, that was.
So tell me, that was in 2021 when you could have gone over.
Last year.
So then, what was the plan for you to go jump for the university and also to study?
Yes. So I was gonna be a student athlete student first.
Yeah.
So I was gonna, I studied, it was also BCom degree,
Okay,
the one that I
perfect.
have now, but it was like a double, basically like a double degree.
Yeah.
So you're studying your business section and then also to become a teacher.
Okay.
Now their rules for becoming a teacher differs quite a bit from ours. So it's not just you become a teacher and then you can teach wherever you want to. There you need to write different exams
All right.
to be a teacher in different states.
Okay.
So, but I saw that as an opportunity, and I did it. And
Yeah.
but unfortunately, they went back to normal, no more online studies.
Yeah.
So I had to deregister.
So ballpark figure, I mean, this is money that you had to get from somewhere. So like, how much money did you have to get to order to?
So basically, you had to have either in your own account, in your personal account, or someone like a family member. So,
Yeah.
but it must be an individual, can't be a business
Yeah.
account. That person must have like 100,000 rand just laying around in the account.
Yeah.
Yeah, casually, that they're having that amount of
Okay.
money lying around.
Yeah.
So that if something say to happen to you,
All right.
that person must be able to fly you back and then cover your medical expenses.
Okay.
for
And
the
then,
time
I mean, what
being.
did you, of course, you had to raise funds for flights, passport, visa.
Luckily, the flight thing was sorted.
Okay.
I had someone who was willing to pay for my flight.
Nice, man.
And then we had like a few fundraisers and so I had people chip in. People could come to my house that also contribute and so on. That covered my visa,
Okay.
my visa application. It also covered my I-901,
Yeah.
which is the application you do to get like a social security number and all
Right.
that stuff. They do the background check and everything. So those things were covered. And then because it was denied, I had to redo that. So I had to raise money again.
Oh,
for
no,
that same
man.
thing. And then yeah, it only lasts for a year. So that means I have to start the whole process from scratch again if I want to go over.
Yeah. Okay, but that was like a dream and then gone. And then what
Yeah.
happened after, like, what?
It was a bit of a hard knock.
Yeah, I could understand.
Not just financially, emotionally, physically also, since I couldn't train here in South Africa. Most of the tracks were closed, even to guys like Russell Samine, so they also couldn't train. So yeah, so I couldn't train. I couldn't study anymore because of the online thing being
Jeez.
changed to. Yeah, so that was tough, but I've been picking myself up day by day, taking it day by day. I also decided to focus rather on short-term goals.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that has been carrying me through.
Nice.
And then this season, the goal was just to at least have a full season.
Yeah.
Remember the last time we spoke, I told you I've only competed a few times.
Yeah.
And then we had to take off for a while, and then COVID happened, so
Yeah.
you compete like once. Then you take off another few months, and then
Yeah.
compete once again, so that the inconsistency also just made me take a dip after
Yeah.
competing. So for this season, I competed quite a few times. Every opportunity I got, I decided to compete, and so far I've been improving after every competition. So my first one I started average, then it went up every competition.
Nice,
So
man.
that is the goal now for nationals, also to just improve
Yeah.
on the distances from.
So
last week.
I'm sure the Western Province champs that you did now and you came first, that was not probably a massive confidence booster.
Yo, that was amazing. I can't describe it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I just know emotionally, mentally, I was in the best space.
Nice, man.
Like I said, for me, that was the goal, taking it day by day. Nothing could stop me, basically. That's how I felt. So I would hear other athletes talk about how they've been training and so on. I would like zone out, tunnel vision, just focusing on myself. The goal was improve on the previous competition.
Yeah.
Whether they hit massive distances,
Yeah.
good luck to them. They put in the work. But for me, I'm competing against myself. And the medals were a bonus.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to win, of course,
Yeah, of
but
course,
like
yeah.
the medals came, and that for me was just a bonus. The best part for me was, or the most important part for me was, improving.
Yeah.
Staying strong, and then also not picking up any injuries.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so tell me, I mean, of course, the past 3 years, total downs and stuff. So now you win Western Province, which is a massive thing. So you do the jump and you finish and you reach the goal. I mean, what's going through the head?
So but like I said, I didn't expect this to be a like competitive season.
Yeah.
I just wanted a lot of competition so that I
Yeah.
can prepare for next year. And then after the first 2 competitions, I was like, triple jump. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. So I decided to do triple jump as well, and I decided why not double. So I haven't doubled since when 2017, if I'm not mistaken.
What does double mean? Long jump and
Long
triple
and
jump.
triple.
All
yeah.
right, cool.
So then I decided why not double, and I went for it, and it felt good. I haven't been this excited to compete since school.
Wow.
Since before we even spoke.
Yeah.
I haven't felt the way I feel now, and that has been
Yeah.
the
So
good thing
explain
for
to me, so what is the mindset shift then? Because you of course had essays junior, then you had essay senior before COVID. Now you're jumping like massively. What did you change in your head prior COVID and now?
So I think you spoke to me about you asked me about Russell Samai popping in. What was that about?
Yeah.
I had quite a few guys before him even
Yeah.
who came to speak to me, and that for me was a massive confidence booster.
Okay.
I had the opportunity to speak to Louvo.
Yeah.
I spoke to Russell Samai. I spoke to some other athletes. The one guy's from Namibia. Like the circle I've been in, that has just been a massive confidence booster. My group of friends, we all have been doing things, trying to give back to the community and all that. That was just the positive energy I was
Nice,
around.
man. Jeez,
And
I'm
that-
getting goosebumps here. Nice.
And that for me was the confidence, like the shift in the mindset. But I am not done yet.
Yeah.
I can still come back. I've come back from injuries before. So what's stopping me now? What's preventing me from doing the same right now? And then, so speaking to Russell, Russell came to pop in at my house. He brought me 2 pairs of spikes.
No, dude, man, that's so cool.
I came home and I saw this strange car parked outside. I'm like, Gauteng number plate. Who's this?
That is so nice.
And then just as I
man.
stopped, I didn't even park the car. I stood sideways in the street, jumped out of the car, and then I saw, but Russell's here. And then he greeted me, and then he was like, just move the car out of the way, please. And then we had like a conversation and so, and then he told me, no, I didn't just come pop in. He asked me about the US stuff. He told me how difficult it is because he also planned to go to USA.
That's so cool.
And then we
man.
had like something in common, and he was like, no, but I didn't just come to speak to you. I wanted to surprise you with something. And then he and his wife gave me the spikes and so, and then we had a long conversation, and he told me, but he feels that I still have a lot to offer. So why not go ahead? I took a little bit of a dip after that again.
Yeah.
The very next morning, I lost my cousin.
Yeah.
And we grew up having him as a brother.
Yeah.
So that was also a bit of a knock, but I decided, no man, I'm not gonna let that also bring me down. I'm gonna see that as me doing it for him now.
Yeah.
I had people support me. My cousin also supported me.
Yeah.
So going down again is not where I wanna be.
Yeah.
It's up from here.
Dude,
And
so I
that
mean,
has
like the
been what I've
lessons
been
or
doing.
speak to the people that do like doing what you want to do type of thing. That's
Yeah.
cool. And then
It
also
doesn't
your circle.
necessarily have to be someone that does exactly what
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
But just
So that's an awesome
that
lesson.
mindset.
Like that's a valuable lesson. Like speak to people,
Yeah,
and then also your circle.
yeah. The circle is important.
Yeah. No, so cool. And so what's happening in 2022? So we have Western Province champ. You doubled it. Now you're the crown bearer. So now we're going to nationals. I think it's end of May, right?
It's the 21st to the 23rd of April
April. Oh, it's this month.
This
Wow.
month.
Okay, so you're going to nationals. Where is it?
in Greenpoint.
Oh, that's so cool. Home turf, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the plans now? So we've got a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks to prepare. The plan now is to go and have fun, keep that same mindset.
Yeah.
Improve.
Yeah.
Improve. That is for me the most important part. And then, I would love to have a national medal,
Yeah.
a senior national medal.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's just about moving forward. The goal was actually for next year. But the opportunities here,
Things are
so I'm
happening
grabbing
faster,
it
yeah.
now. I'm not gonna wait for next year and relax.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go full out.
Dude, that was so cool, man. That's a really inspirational station type of conversation. Okay, so nationals, and after national, what happens then? Then
After
they choose
nationals,
they choose a team.
So there are teams after nationals, but I think I wanna focus on preparing for pre-season
Yeah.
and then preparing for next season
Okay.
for the bigger competitions outside. But
Wow.
if I get the opportunity to represent South Africa this year,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, dude, thanks so much. Good luck for 2022. Keep
you very
keep that mindset. I think I must also change my mindset a bit. That was really, really cool. Yeah, guys, Carl Green, Western Province champion, double. I've learned something. Double champ, long jump and triple jump. And yeah, they're doing nationals end of this month also. So good luck for him. Yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks, guys, for joining in. How good was that show?
So good. How inspiring was that? Like, Carl blew me away.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Follow your dreams, people. Follow your
Mr.
dreams.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to vote. And then Ian, how amazing all those items, nostalgic items.
Chartered accountant, creative. Yeah, I think it was like
telling you.
it was a follow your passion show
Yeah.
type of thing.
Paul and the
Yeah.
Drakenstein talented people.
Really, really cool. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for joining us. We had first guest was Morrathan Abrams, entered Mr. SA. Yeah, I'll go vote for him. I think they're going to announce the thing so shortly.
Yeah.
And then your guest.
Mr. Ian, it was so lovely having him
Yeah.
from Patat Designs.
Yeah.
Ontwerp. So go and check it out, guys.
Yeah, and then of course, well, we finished it off with a bang with Carl Green, a Western Province long jumper and triple jumper, so he's a double king. Yeah, just such a nice conversation with him, changed the mindset a bit of what's important in life.
Miles just said he want to go and enter Mr. SA now.
They asked
So
me, yeah, they asked me, so I can't, I don't have time.
who are these people?
Yeah, I'll show you my DMs. So, guys, yeah, thanks for joining. Enjoy the long weekend. It's Easter.
Yes, it's Easter. Enjoy it with your family, guys. Family
Yeah.
is important. Enjoy that curry fish.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't sound nice in English.
broodjies.
It's-
Curryvis.
yeah, and not broodjies, hot cross buns.
Hot cross
Yeah,
buns.
okay. So, we educate here as well, guys. So, enjoy the
I
long
don't
weekend.
really like hot cross buns. That's why I say broodjies. I like
Okay.
the broodjies.
Yeah, enjoy the long weekend with the family and friends, and the curry first, like you did say. So,
And your hot cross buns.
yeah, so we'll see you next week, once a week, conversation, local content. So we'll see you next week. Thanks for
See you
joining.
next week. Bye, guys. Shapes to molding to Mr. South Africa to inspiration station, Mr. Kyle.
5, 4, 3,